I just peeped in my last video. I am wearing the same nightgown. I'll let y'all know right now, it is not the same day. It is a different Thursday. It is April 2nd at 9:23 p.m. This gown is not dirty. I tell you, I'm somebody who wears a gown one time and then goes to wear another gown and then comes back. Let's get with the video. Welcome back to Just Another Freckle Face YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. And today is Tell It All Thursdays. I can't be too loud. Anyways, Tell It All Thursdays, where I go into my anonymous Tell Me questions and answer them on the app and on video. So, without further ado, let's get with it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30, almost roughly 30 questions. I think I can get past this quickly because I have to work tomorrow and I'm tired, so let's do it. Let's start from top to bottom. First question. Do you feel like you have a flirty personality? No. I heard someone say the other day, I'm not flirty. I'm not flirting. I'm funny and you just think I'm cute. So, that's how I feel. No, I'm not a flirty person. I just think I'm legit funny. And I make jokes, man or woman. And if somebody happens to think I'm flirting, then hey, I'm sorry, I'm not flirting. I'm just trying to have a vibe and a laugh with somebody. This is the next one. I don't think it's a question. I think it's just a statement. It says, your friends talk behind your back. Okay. I'm sure they do. It's fine. It's okay. You can talk about me behind my back. As long as you have the cojones to say it to my face. But it doesn't matter. It's fine. Let them talk. I don't care. This question says, would you say you're a sarcastic person? Yes. I get it from my father. It's hereditary. Passed down from generation and generation of sarcasm. It has been passed down from my father, maybe even his father or his mother, and so on and so forth. This says, are you missing somebody? Yes. A few of my old coworkers. I am. I'm missing a few of my old coworkers. Definitely missing those vibes with them. This says, what are you doing? Obviously, I'm answering questions, but I'm about to go to bed soon. So, going to bed. This one says, do you think the hardest things you went through made you stronger or just more guarded? Both. I know certain situations that make you stronger, like maybe a breakup and stuff. And then at the same time, guarded because it's like certain things you go through, I question a lot of things. I'm already an overthinker. And then when something happens and I overthink that and I question it, why it could happen, and then something else comes up and I think like, okay, well, this sounds familiar. So, like, I think I question stuff more now. Even if I don't go through a situation, I think I'm more guarded and I question stuff more. So, someone asks, is there a meaning behind your name? Yes. I think it means wisdom, but it comes from a different name. I don't look it up. Hold on. So it says Lauren is primarily feminine of Latin origin, meaning laurel plant or crowded with laurel, symbolizing victory, honor, and wisdom. So, probably tell why I'm such a wise individual. Got a little wisdom. So, I'm going to copy and paste this from Google. Because, I mean, I'm not going to type all that. But basically, yeah, that's what it means. Wisdom. This says, do you always feel a bit shy? Sometimes when I'm not around my people, like friends and certain family members, and then my people. It depends, because sometimes I gotta read the room and I'm like, okay, this is not my vibe. And then sometimes I read the room and it's like, okay, cool, they cool. So it depends. Everything all right with you? Kinda. I've been tired lately. I've been taking my iron pills that I don't want to take. Learned of some recently new beef. One-sided, of course, but I mean, other than being slightly bothered, I'm okay. Not a lot of bags under my eyes. I'm a little bothered though, because it's a scratch on my nose. But other than that, other than the beef, one-sided beef and being tired and taking pills, I'm great. It says, it makes me happy when you post something new. Thank you. It makes me happy too, because I am being consistent. Because I'm telling you, there'd be times where I promise you I wasn't going to post nothing tonight, but I was like, you know what? No, I got to. Because I already didn't do my Sunday recap. I had to push that to next Sunday. So I'm happy. It makes you happy. It makes me happy as well. Thank you. How do you get ready for a date? Well, I poo. Yes, I poop and go to the bathroom. I take a good shower or bath. And if it's summertime, I shave. Like my legs, arms, and stuff, or want to wear something, whatever. I know some people would call it the 3 S's. Shit, shower, and shave. Or shit, shave, and shower. Yeah, the 3 S's. So, I guess I do the 3 S's. But I'm not going to type that now, so. But that's one way to get ready for the date. Also, brushing teeth. Wearing something nice, nothing crazy. Also, having your own money. Not saying that your date is broke. Not saying that the date shouldn't pay. But just in case something happens, have your own money. And that's not even for a date. Just in general, if you're going out with people, have your own money. Just in case something happens. This says, have you ever broken any part of your body? And a smiley face. Are you a sicko? It's like, no. I've only had stitches. I've never broken a bone. I may have like fractured or like, oh, did I? Yeah, fracture, yes. Break, no. This says, what is the ideal height for someone you would date and why? I don't think I have a preference because I've dated people, like someone used to talk to was a little bit shorter than me. Then people that are the same height as me, i.e. with the man I'm with now, is like an inch taller than me. People slightly taller than me, somebody, and then people are like 6 foot, you know, so I don't have a preference for that. Why? Because that's what I've dated, so I didn't really care. Or not dated, I guess hooked up with, been with, talked to, whatever. It didn't really bother me. So. Do you prefer brown or blue eyes? Is this Hitler? Are you? Are you a Nazi? What type of pure Aryan Brotherhood question is this? Brown or blue eyes? Neither. I don't like neither. Both you eyed people, brown and blue eyed people, are evil. Me being brown eyed. Where do these questions be coming from? Brown or blue eyes? That's weird. You got a sir or ma'am, whoever asked this question, I'm gonna need you to do some soul searching. You should not be asking these type of questions. Oh Lord, the way I put my hand up. Oh goodness. You shouldn't be asking these type of questions. It doesn't matter what color somebody's eyes is. But I'm just saying. This question's a little Yahtzee-ish. As I'm answering questions, someone sent me a question. But it's not the one I'm about to read, so. Do you think it's weird if men don't like cars? No. Because some men like motorcycles. This person said, losing friends bothers you more than you show. Yes. Nobody wants to lose a friend. I've lost friends in the past. Well, I don't want to say I've lost friends. I think it's just more so we don't speak a lot as much. Not saying it's a problem. But of course, nobody wants to lose a friend. I've definitely been in a situation where it's like, oh, I just want to make this right. I don't want to have no arguments, no trouble. Let's talk. You know, I don't want to lose a friend over stupid stuff. However, when it comes to some people, some friends will drag you down. Some friends get you in trouble. And some friends will be around foolishness too much. And if you know me, I don't be with any of the three. So in some cases, and that doesn't always go for me, it goes for other people as well. If you find yourself in a situation like that, sometimes it's okay to lose a friend or just take a break from that person. You know, it's not a big deal. Is it going to hurt? Is it going to bother you? Of course. You're friends with this person. You built a bond and a relationship. That's going to hurt if you're not going to be around them like that anymore. But you got to think what's best for yourself as well. So, you know, of course it's going to hurt if somebody losing a friend hurts. But if it's a lot going on and I lose you as a friend, I'm going to be hurt, but I have to understand. It says, do you try to cover up your scars? No. My scar is on my ankle, and I'm not necessarily covering it up, but if I'm wearing shoes and socks, you're not going to see it. Only way you're going to see my scar is if I'm wearing sandals, or maybe barefooted, or wearing like the no-show socks, or no socks at all. Like, that's the only way you're going to see it if my foot is exposed. So, but I have nothing to hide. I have a scar. The end. It says, you got an Insta account. I said, yes, AfroQuirks. I really didn't want to answer this because I feel like somebody's going to try to hack me. But you can try your best. Anyways, AfroQuirks. AfroQuariux. AfroQuirks. At first, it was Afrojacks. Like Apple Jacks. And not Afrojacks. Afro_Jacks. I think it was Afrojack_. Then I chopped the Jack. JACK. I put AfroJX. Afrojacks. Then I think I dropped the Jacks and just had Afro_. Then I think I did a combination of Afro and then Aquarius. AfroQuirks. With X. AfroQuirks. Isn't that cool? How do you feel about replacing an old friend with a more popular one? I'm not in high school, so I don't know who's more popular and who's not. This will be very clear. The new friends I've made and the friends I've had in the past, or friends I have now, quote unquote, some of them, they're very popular as far as them knowing everybody and everything and everyone. Versus the friends I have now, it's like, I don't know how popular they quote unquote are. But, like I said, I'm not in high school. And then on top of that, they're not even from my neighborhood. So maybe they're popular in their neighborhood. I don't know. But, I mean, I don't think it's much of a replacing thing. I'm not in high school, so I don't know. You cool with someone dating multiple people at once? That's your business. I think the only issue is when people say date multiple people at once, it becomes a question of morality and sometimes manipulation, which I feel like it can happen in a monogamous relationship too. You know, I feel like it's just kind of works any relationship. I don't have a problem with it as long as you treat these individuals with kindness, respect, you really love them, you show them affection, all the things you would do in a regular relationship, you know. I just feel like if you do everything that you do in a regular relationship, quote unquote, the right way, I mean, who am I? And also, if you're consenting adults, let's make that very clear. If you're consenting adults. I mean, of course, I think it's weird if you 50 and someone you dating is in their 20s, but that's none of my business because you're consenting adults. I can't say nothing but have my unwanted opinion. But, I mean, other than that, you date who you want to date. If you want to date multiple people, cool. Be communicating about that and do the right thing with it. That's all I say. I bet everyone thinks you're unbothered, but you're actually overthinking everything. Actually, it's the complete opposite. If you really know me, you know I overthink everything. So should the question be, I bet everyone thinks you overthink everything, but you're really unbothered? What's something you don't like to share? I don't know. I guess I'll let my therapist know. Do you think my age matters if you want to be friends? Yeah. Just like I don't date nobody younger than me, I don't be friends with nobody younger than me. Now, when I say that, I mean, if you sitting here, I'm sitting here in my late 20s, about to be 30, and you over here, because, you know, you go to work, it's all types, a bunch of ages. You come to me at work, talk about, ooh, I'm tired. How about, oh, let's be friends. How old are you? Oh, I'm 18, 19. No, I don't think that's gonna work. It's not gonna work. I don't know. I'm just weird. I think it does depend ages. Like, I'd rather hang out with somebody that can legally drink than somebody who probably just got out of high school. That's just me, though. So, it does matter. This is funny. Is it true you never pay for your boyfriend in your relationship? No. Wanna know why? Because when that man didn't have a job, I was paying for everything. Now, I'm not saying I was paying for like rent or anything, but if I went over there and we had to eat, I had to pay for us to eat. Somebody wanted a sweet treat, I had to pay for the sweet treats. Bill had to be paid, I had to pay the bill. So I definitely pulled my weight. Now, it's different now because he got a job. I'm not saying he pays for everything, but he pays. I don't gotta always put out my debit card. So now, he's paying. Someone asked me, have you ever colored my hair? Yes. My hair colors have been red, black, blonde, and black, splitting down the middle, ginger as well. That's it. What's the best thing about winter? Not a daggone thing. It's nice to look at. It's pretty to see. It's nice to play in. But then when you got to go to work and shovel it and be sliding all up and down the road, it's not that fun. So it's fun as a kid, not as an adult. You got something on your mind these days? Yeah. Saving money and moving out and finishing school. There's other things on my mind too, but again, one-sided beef. Do you believe in karma? Yeah. In the Christian terms, it's you will reap what you sow. I'm sure I'm not saying the entire thing correctly, but basically, yeah. You're going to get what you put out. You're going to receive that 10 times over, i.e. the karma. A late apology or none at all? What's worse? Both. Well, I don't know. Maybe a late apology isn't good. However, I guess if you leave and think about what you did and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I did mess up. Sure, that's cool. Now, if you don't apologize at all, I don't know what to say. I had a question last week. I don't remember what it is, but I said, I think it was something along the lines of like, would you forgive somebody? And I think they repeated the question. And I said, depends on what they done. Now they asking again, what makes you decide whether to forgive someone or not? Again, and I'm actually actively typing this, depends on what was done, comma. It could be a number of things done wrong to me. I don't know how to answer that. Like I said, it depends on what was done. I mean, I can forgive you, but I won't forget. And then if I don't forgive you, depends on what you did, and I don't forgive you. Someone said, is it okay if I call you even though it's been a minute? If it's been a minute, I've changed numbers, so you might not have my phone number. So you can try to call me. I might not have the same number, though. So I guess so. Sure. That's it. Sure. Why not? They'll be calling an old number. They'll be like, Lauren, is this you? This is Ingrid. I'm 50 years old. Sorry, not 50. I was born in 1950. I'm an old lady. Like, yeah, this is no longer Lauren. This is Ingrid. I think this is the last question. Do you have a fake account on Instagram and why? I said, no, I don't have a Finsta. The stuff be too local to be sneaky. I can't have a Finsta. I'm like, and then on top of that, what am I going to post on the Finsta? Cuss words? Look at that dust flying around. Anyways, what am I posting on Finsta? Cuss words? I don't be posting nothing inappropriate in general, except like, I guess, I don't post nothing inappropriate on my story. I may say some words on my story and post some funny stuff that's probably not appropriate, but other than that, I don't be doing nothing that I don't already do. So, like, no, I don't have a Finsta. Maybe I should get a Finsta. If I got a Finsta, would y'all follow me? And look at me post pictures of nothing important? The same stuff I post every day? Okay, that's it for the Tell Me... Dad, what is it called again? Tell Me Something Thursdays. Forgive me, I don't be remember what I be calling it. Well, that's it for the Tell Me Something Thursdays. Hope you guys have a great night. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to Just Another Freckle Face YouTube channel. Not gonna be no editing on this. I'm just gonna post it how it is because I'm tired. And I still gotta edit a video coming up as well. So this is gonna be an as-is video. Again, make sure you like, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. You have a great night. Deuces.